I started wrestling because I saw the Forrest Griffin-Stephan Bonner UFC fight, and after watching that fight and learning that a lot of those UFC fighters were former wrestlers, well, I was like, these guys are kicking each other in the head, and I was like, this is something I want to do one day.
Growing up in Oklahoma City, Finn Higgins won a state championship in his senior year of high school and was recruited to wrestle at the University of Wyoming. While there, Finn realized he didn't particularly enjoy folk-style wrestling, which is a style of the sport exclusive to the United States, and instead wanted to pursue freestyle, Olympic-style wrestling. Problem was, there are no universities in the US where you can wrestle freestyle and also graduate with a university degree. That's when Finn started thinking about heading north to Canada.
It was the very rare combination of wanting to do filmmaking and freestyle wrestling, and I visited the University of Winnipeg and I just absolutely loved it.
Typically, when one thinks of wrestling, we imagine big and strong. But during a competition, the mental aspect of the sport is just as important.
I would say that's the toughest thing, especially because it's a one-on-one sport, that when you're going out there, you're putting everything on the line. Like, you're putting your pride out there, there's just so much potential to be embarrassed. Just like you have to train your body for the actual physical wrestling match, you have to train through those mental barriers. And it was coming here for the first time that I started to train for those things.
Do you view it as almost like a stress reliever sometimes too, with everything else going on in your mind? Like, is this kind of your happy place?
It is now. It used to be the opposite. It used to be one of the most stressful things. I think for a lot of people it is. And now it's totally switched. When I'm at tournaments and I listen to music or I'm out there wrestling, it's like that's all you have to worry about is the wrestling match. And that actually is a huge stress reliever.
Having just completed her 4th year at U of W, Emily Kessler, who stands 5'3", notes that wrestling has taught her a lot about personal triumphs and how to structure her daily life.
Personally, I'm not as athletically gifted as other people, so I do have to work a little bit harder physically and mentally. But I know for me, sometimes the stress really gets to you, and anxiety and all the things. You have school, you have to work on your weight management, you have wrestling, you have jobs, I have a dog, so and to fit a social life in there is really difficult. And so I find getting stressed is very common for athletes, and thankfully we have our sports psych crew that works with us very diligently, so we can all deal with that pretty well.
Emily, who admits the most challenging part of wrestling for her is weight management, tells me she's made significant progress in the last year. Of note, a bronze medal at the 2016 Can West Championship.
I really found myself as a wrestler and a university wrestler. Going to the Olympic trials was a really big deal in December. To go and to wrestle against these people who are the best in the country and to not get slaughtered by them is, it makes you feel really good, and so that's the kind of the experience I had. I think it's probably the best sport you could get into in all aspects of your life. You'll learn to be disciplined, you'll learn to manage your life, you'll learn how to be healthy. I know a lot of times people think that wrestling is an unhealthy sport, but there's so many things that you can do to make it healthy. We have nutritionists and strength and conditioning coaches, and you'll look at our team and we have sizes from small to extra, extra large, but we're all very healthy individuals.
Finn, who is a 2-time CIS gold medalist, was just named 2016 CIS Male Wrestler of the Year. And now, more than ever, he's setting his sights on mixed martial arts.
I'm going to continue wrestling at the CIS level, but going forward, I think I would very much like to pursue a career in MMA. I'm starting to train and take classes for jiu-jitsu. So I'm going to take this summer to develop that aspect, because you have the grappling, you have submission grappling, you have striking. It's totally different than wrestling. And wrestling is at the top of the ladder. Jumping in there, I'm immediately right back down at the bottom. But that's good, it's a huge learning curve, and it'll actually help develop me for my CIS seasons going forward, is being in all these different kinds of movement, and also just being humbled every day in there.
So Finn likes that humbling feeling, does he? Well, there's no denying he's a tremendous freestyle wrestler, and I wish him the best of luck in his chase to become an MMA fighter, but doesn't he know not to mess with professional wrestlers?
Good evening, everybody. I'm Jim Ross. Welcome back to Monday Night Shaw. Finn Higgins and Sasha in our main event. Nice takedown by Finn. And what? Wait, just a minute. No, it can't be. There were rumors of a new Winnipeg order coming to town, and here they are. You gotta be kidding me. Mark Valente, Kevin Hirschfield, and Trevor Olina. This the NWO. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh, what a smug son of a... Oh, my God. Come on now. What is this all about?
Do you think you're better than me? Do you honestly think you're better than me? Not a chance.
Oh, I can't believe this. And oh, come on now. Hirschfield just threw his toothpick. It's running to Higgins' face, and now the ref taken out by Trevor. What is this? Oh, by God, they got pillows. Higgins is down. Good gosh almighty, no, come on. Oh, and now Hirschfield. Oh, look, he's got the red pillow. Look out. Oh, the final blow. They've beaten Higgins like a government mule. And now they're dragging the poor referee in. 1, 2, no, 3, come on. No, those pillows were so gosh darn soft. They knocked the magnificent Higgins flat on his face. Wait, there's Emily. That's Emily Kessler! Low blow to Hirschfield! Low blow! And now she's got Valente! The Kessler armbar to Valente! Kessler won a bronze and can't West! Tapped in! Tap! And now she's made Valente tap! Yes! She's done it! Emily Kessler and Finn Higgins finish off the NWO! Wait! Look at Higgins! He's got that toothpick! What's he gonna do with that? Oh, look at this! He throws it right back at Hirschfield's face! What a night in Winnipeg! Higgins and Kessler get the last laugh!